James Bennett, the rock star of the makeup world and makeup forever. You know, honestly, they need to have the cameras on us, you know, when, you know, they're doing the little breaks. Because, first of all, the names are just fun to say.
We play with everything. We've got something
new and exciting. I mean,
brand new.
The only thing that's really scary about this, and I'll keep calling that high-definition foundation. Well, in fact, we might even grab just one of them to have out here for you. This is $25. You only brought in like a little over 1,000 of these. I have never heard of a blush like this. I haven't.
You guys are getting the inside track on the next generation of blush.
It really is.
Cream blush? No. Powder blush? No.
Right.
This is HD Micro Perfecting Blush. It is creamy, smooth, skin-like, micronized pigments. It looks fresh, glowing, radiant. Everything that you ever wanted in a face color, in a color product for your cheeks, is in this little pump bottle. It is the same amazing technology that is in the HD foundation.
Right.
Translated into a beautiful sculpting blush. It actually sculpts the skin and plays with light to give your skin this glow. It highlights the tops of the cheeks. It rounds out the bottoms of the cheeks. It's I got to go play with it and show you.
Go play with it.
Tell them the names. They are going to love
Kevin and I were just, first of all, they're adorable. I mean, we'll take you on a tour of the colors. This is your mistaken identity, which I love, you know. I had a mistaken identity with myself the other day. That's actually the most limited. Then, of course, this great little pink. That is Walk of Shame. Then we also have this great little kind of natural color. That's your PDA. And then, of course, we also have your Quickie, which is kind of like a pinky peachy shade as well.
Which is what I'm using right now.
Oh, great. So, Kevin, like you were saying, it really is. It looks like skin. It really mimics the look of perfect skin, basically.
It's an amazing concept, because what would happen is we would do our foundation, you know, we would do powder, and then we would take a powder blush and throw it over the skin. But powder blush sits on top of the skin. It does not become incorporated into the skin and look like it belongs there. It looks like a natural blush. What this does is you put this on over your foundation before your powder. It looks like it belongs there. It looks like you are blushing.
Yeah.
And then, because it's at the foundation level of application, you put the powder over the top. It's not going anywhere. It's there all day. When you put powder blush on, what happens is, a couple of hours later, the powder falls, literally falls off the skin, fades away, wears away. Look at how gorgeous and natural this looks.
I mean, beautiful. So
look at, and the thing is that I love, look at the way the reflective quality on the top of her cheek, it just sculpts it out. She looks absolutely beautiful. Look at the difference in the shape of her face from one side to the other just by putting blush on.
I know. So she actually looks like she has higher cheekbones.
High cheekbones,
I mean, really
sculpted. It's absolutely amazing. This out of this little pump bottle in these amazing colors.
Right. And a little bit goes a long way,
Tiny bit goes a long way.
A little bit goes a long way.
I mean, we're going to be honest about this. If you use this every day, I guarantee you'll have this for 6 months or more.
You will. I mean, really.
For $25?
I know. So for $25, and Rick, I don't know if we could show a quantity left counter or not. Again, I know that we've got very limited quantities. There are only 1,200 of these to go around. You just pick your color or your shade of choice. The mistaken identity. This is the mistaken identity, by the way. It's a nice neutral shade. You were saying that we could even use mistaken identity like as a bronzer as well? On a lighter skin tone, a light to moderate skin tone, instead of using a powder bronzer, it's absolutely wonderful because it's sort of like a wood rose color. Right. So it's got that real nice bronzy tone to it, but it's also got that lovely rosy tone. You don't want to use an orangey looking bronzer. It doesn't look natural. If it's got a nice rosy tone underneath it, you're going to look healthy and bronze beautifully. There's another little trick that I absolutely adore. You could take a little bit of the blush, and after you put it on your cheek, here we go. Rub it right into the lip as a lip stain. And then you always have a matching cheek and lip. And you can either leave it as a soft neutral like this, as a soft satin finish, or you could throw some clear gloss over it, a shimmering gloss over it, whatever you like. And look at this, it's totally coordinated. Yes, I mean, and look at that. It looks like, you know, what nature intended, basically. So you just pick your shade of choice. Again, that mistaken identity is the one that Kevin is using, that kind of, you know, wood rose, if you will. That's almost gone. This is our quickie. It's kind of that beautiful sort of pinky-like shade. Last 400 of that. This, just want to make sure, this is your walk of shame, which is the really...
Do you love that name?
I love that.
Do you love that
color.
name?
I think that might be my favorite, I have to tell you. And then this is our PDA. So this is also very limited. That's a very natural shade, it looks like. PDA is, you know, very natural, if you will. $25, again, reduced shipping and handling of less than $2 to get it at home, 950-973. And, of course, don't forget about our...